Previously on Kimba TV.
Bitch, we get nasty! We get nasty!
I can understand why the haters are so hateful, because this shit looks too easy.
Oh, snap dizzle for shizzle. Snap dizzle for shizzle, y'all.
But I think it's actually going to eventually sweep that 500, so I'm going to put the rest of it at behind the 450. I'm just going to be ready for whatever, you know. I probably would not think about longing until this gets swept. You know, so that's totally fine if you want to scalp it. Maybe you get something like that back there again, you know, to kind of like back test and turn that into resistance again one more time. That'd be dope.
Yeah. What's going on?
Well, I am not in a long yet. I still have my thang, man. I TP'd a little bit. Yeah, let's get started. Let me load everything up, y'all. Yeah. We here, all right? We here, baby. I'm not longing yet. No. I'm not gonna fall for it, y'all. I almost got stopped out. I actually was trying to add. Look at the timestamp. I was trying to add another 55 Bitcoin at 31,000 before it even got there. Look at the timestamp. And then when it got there, I tried to re-enter again on Golden Pocket. I never got it. So I was actually trying to short 31,000, add a little bit more since I got stopped out. That's the only thing. And then I got my TPs. But I still have a little bit left. I'm not longing yet. Does not look good to long yet. Yep. So I'm still waiting. But let's get caught up on the TA here. So, yeah, I am not longing yet. Doesn't look that great. So, yeah, I mean, my favorite place to long would be to sweep those fuckers right there. It could be a sweep here too. That's why I have my TPs. Those yellow lines for those sweeps are my TPs. Dink. It's almost identical. So this one went into the 786, which is why we were, you know, wanting it to hit it because it was pixel perfect last time, right? But then on that bounce, Golden Pocket got hit. Golden Pocket bounce. Did it go to Golden Pocket again? Pixel perfect. So now you have a target between 786 and 886 right here. Golden Pocket, bigger 786, 886. That's your target now. You know what I would like? Tomorrow would be turnaround Tuesday. I would like to get one of these lows sometime tomorrow. One of these. I would love to take one of these out before maybe 11 a.m. Eastern. Something like that. And I would probably be looking to long around here. So 29.8, 29.5, 29.4, something like that, or the levels where I would even think about longing. Yeah, until then, I think they're just trapping longs. Open interest doesn't look too good. CVD don't look good. So yeah, for me, I'll close out the short somewhere in 29.8, 29.4, and think about longing there. What are you guys doing? Is it just me, or does it feel like BlackRock lost a little bit of his prestige by listing Bitcoin Cash? What the fuck? I mean, I guess it's better than XRP, but it's just as bad, I feel like. They should have just stopped it at Bitcoin, ETH, and maybe Litecoin. Why did they throw in Bitcoin Cash? Oh, man. The Moon published a video 11 hours ago being bearish about Bitcoin. Yes. Now all we need is it to go to 29.4 and a bunch of retail to short, and we good, baby. But we're going to have a tight stop loss on that, by the way. Let's not get nuked all the way down. But yeah, that's perfect. That's great confluence. All we need is Crypto to get bearish too. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think it'd be goofy as hell to get bearish at 29.5. Is that famous last words? I'm gonna get into like a 500 Bitcoin long and just quick little 500K loss like that. Shit. We'll find out. Could be famous last words. Sato is back. Please tell me that he is shorting. Oh no, well not right now. No, Sato is back. Well, I guess I want him to be in a long right now. He's in a long, yes! Let's go! Confluence, capital C up in this bitch. From where? 30,600? Oh, snap. Okay, cool. We just need, imagine if he goes short down here. Oh my God. Come on. That's it. I'm still rocking the short, right? You can see the entry and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm looking at, it's level to level for me. So 29.8, all right, and 29.4, all right. 29.5 is the sweep, okay? So, you know, we'll see what happens, something like that, brother. And guess what? We're still gonna have tight stop losses because I'm not gonna be the idiot trying to catch the knife there and then it nukes to 28. You feel me? Because like if it loses 29.4, 29.3, it's really not good. Because then it's probably gonna go to like a low 28s. You know, so trying to catch that knife, I don't know if that's a great idea. I'll tell you what, if the fact that's, okay, take this with a grain of salt because I'm kind of joking, but I'm kind of not. The fact that Sato isn't a big ass long, if his ass flips short between 29.8 and 29.4, I'm longing that bitch. I'm going to catch the knife. Because that kind of tells me retail is getting bearish. Okay, and you know what I'm going to be doing? Order flow and open interest. All right, I should be streaming when we hit 29.8. I don't know about 29.4 because, like I said, it could bounce at like 29.5, 29.6, and then just kind of bounce back up a little bit, stop out all the late shorters, and then it might sweep later tonight, like at 3 o'clock in the morning my time or Europe time or some shit. So let's see what happens. That's kind of what I'm feeling right now, you know. But if you really think about it, we've been talking about that 29,450, right? 29.5 since Friday, have we not? So on a bigger time frame, ain't nothing changed. Okay, we had a little bit of stop loss hunts over the weekend, basically a fractal, exactly like the last time. Okay, golden pocket to golden pocket, which kind of actually gave us an opportunity to add or re-enter into a short at 31K. But yeah, that's about it. We're just gonna see what the Don Diddley. Yeah, and I don't think we have to rush into it. I wouldn't be surprised if, like I'm already mentally thinking I should go to bed really early in case I get the 29,450 alarm waking me up at like 3 in the morning, because I really don't think I wanna miss that. I mean, we already drew it like this. I gotta go get my tea, guys. But we already drew it like this. Pixel perfect overlap right there. So this is your captain speaking. So you've got like double inverse confluence with golden pockets. You've got a golden pocket that's trying to get turned into support. You've got a golden pocket resistance that's trying to get turned into support, but also, how goofy is it that it actually broke the channel literally to the pixel where I actually stopped drawing it? Should I have not extended it this far? If I had just only drawn it to here, maybe it would have started dumping here? What's up with that? It's like they were waiting for the drawing to end. Man, this just fucking taking forever. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I just need to make sure that I get into a long before like 11 a.m. Eastern. You feel me? So I swear to God, these bitches are gonna do it at like 3 o'clock in the morning on me. Why that deadline? There's something about noon tomorrow that always. Usually, I like to get in sometime before lunch. Swap, babe. The last couple times that I wanted to get in, it was always before noon.
It always made the move before noon. Yeah, and I usually see it like around 11 Pacific time. So just something for me personally. I have a feeling that it's going to try to make a lower low while I'm fucking sleeping. I'm here all fucking day waiting. Why do I have a feeling that as soon as I go to bed at like 3:30 in the morning, at 2 o'clock in the morning, they're going to dump it and it's going to go to 29.8 and I'm going to miss my long? God damn it. So if these, instead of 1 hour candles, if these were 5-minute candles, right? What's the most common thing? Like this is your average entry if you went 1, 2, 3, 4, right? What's the most common thing that we would expect? 0, 5. And this is the pivot point. It's either going to bounce from 618 or it's actually going to lose it and it'll make a lower low. Right? If these were 5-minute candles instead of one, you know, and how many times have we seen this goofy shit? So here you go. Now we're gonna be paying attention to if the 300, 400 level is gonna get turned into support. This is when it's gonna try to do it. You know, and we already had anticipated it going up as high as 0.5 just because to the reverse, that's Kimba box too. And it's pixel perfect right there. So that you got another Kimba box fill right there. And you have this bizarre, like forever lasting bear flag bullshit going on too. So so this is what you're looking at now. Bounce from 786, went through 0.5. Okay, is it gonna turn 618 into support? Is it support? Or are you gonna lose that and get that confirmed as resistance? Dink, tries to go back, can't get back in. What's the invalidation level for your position? I would probably say 30,800, brother. Anything above that blue line. To be honest, it would basically be a higher high. So yeah, like 30,700, 30,785, 30,800, 30,800, something like that. But like you could, I mean, like you're getting a, like you're gonna be witnessing a battle right here. Now you're gonna be seeing if 300, 400 gets turned into support, brother. This is how long these things take. Do you remember when we were talking about 300, 400 getting turned into support? Like hours ago? And now is like the next couple hours is the moment where you're gonna actually see if it gets turned into support or not. That's how long these things take. You know, and I think you've been here long enough too, Malia, where how many times have you seen this? Like I said, if these weren't 1 hour candles and these were 5-minute candles, isn't this a pretty normal thing to expect? And then to see if it's going to lose it, right? How many times have we seen it bounce from 786, go back, right? Nuke through golden pocket, bounce from 786, go back up to 705, and then come back to 618 for the pivot point, right? So this is one of those, that's why I can just, like I set an alarm for 30,525, I think, and then 29,900. And for a second, I was like, what the fuck? Why did my alarm go off? But I realized it didn't even go up there yet. Yeah. So it's going to be the next couple of hours. You're going to have to, you know, be watching the battle here and seeing what the reaction is at 618. You know, and then it's probably valid to start doing something like this and like wondering where the golden pocket for this pullback is, right? Like that. You know, 0.5, 382. So that's really good, right? Look at that. 382 and 618 pixel perfect. So if you had a reaction like that, like that's really, really good. And then a higher high is probably gonna mean that you're gonna get this guy. You know. But this is the range value area low and the range value area high for this data set. So you know what would be funny? Bink. I could see that too. So I would probably put my stop loss like at 30,855 and higher. One more time. It's all about stop hunts, brother. So if there's too many like retail shorts, I mean, this is probably where it's going to try to get them all. Go fuck yourself. You know, same reason why I'm aiming for that. Go fuck yourself. So yeah, it's just do your best, brother. You know, we're not really trying to predict the future. We have the levels pretty well identified, I think, right? So do your best. Pay attention to like order flow, you know, divs, shit like that. The most important thing is just being patient. You know, you see this enough. You know, I think it's easier to be patient. So, but sometimes go to like the 1 hour or 4 hour candle and pretend those are 5 minute candles and try to see, you know, what kind of movements you would expect. But anyways, yeah, I mean, I don't mind. But you guys at least know where like my stop loss is though, right? You know, so I could see like a sweep of that, right? Stop out everybody that's in a short bank. That would really fuck a lot of people. This would also fuck over a lot of people in longs. 29.4 sweepage, 29.5 sweepage would be really pretty interesting devastation for longs too. You know, but yeah, I think we're still gonna go up and clean up a whole bunch of more shorts that are still kind of lazily hanging on for dear life up there. So you know, whether the 29.8 or 29.5 or I mean shit, God forbid, like 28.8, you know, 28.2, those are kind of the levels that I would be looking at. I would love to long those areas. I'm not getting too bearish. Yeah, it really depends on which one we go to first. I could see us going to making a higher high but not sweeping. This, oh, hold on, let me try to clean this up. Either a this or a this. Okay, we get here. We nuke. Both of these scenarios are nukes to 28.8. And then we sweep. Or we could go higher. That's kind of what I think is the most probable, or in my opinion would like fuck up my 6-year-old like 6 years ago version of me. This would fuck me up the most. So something like this, and then of course like this could come. Could this still be bullish? Yeah. I don't know. That would actually kind of suck. That would actually kind of be like ass. But this would be pretty dope. So, you know, first things first, maybe this just rockets, you know, maybe I'm like a fucking idiot for trying to wait down here. You know, if it did, like if I wake up tomorrow and it did this shit, yeah, like that's probably not that great. Yeah, because it's gonna have to sweep quick. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it just makes it really easy and it doesn't go over Kimba box and it just nukes through the golden pocket, right? That would be like the easiest scenario. RIP to the. I'm gonna delete the channel. It did us quite well, right? Holy shit! I swear to God, what is going on? As soon as I stopped, the drawing stopped. It dropped, ladies and gentlemen. What's up with that? On that note, RIP to the channel. I'm gonna delete it. Okay. It served us all day. It was pretty nice. It was actually really like pixel perfect, right? What the fuck? Also, if we do start to go down, that's another confluence for the 29.8 long. We might not get the 29.450, y'all. I think you have to be really objective about the 29.8 being where the long should start from. I don't know. I bet the move will happen in your sleep. God damn it. I know, right? Fuck. Okay, well, so these bitches are gonna gap. The yellow line is where S&P gapped. So, okay, so you know what would be interesting to see if it gets rejected at 43, 42, because Bitcoin don't give a shit about S&P right now. Imagine if we get, okay, so in two scenarios, Captain Obvious, Gex Flip gets turned into support, Gex Flip remains resistance. Okay. The other thing too is the yellow line is where S&P closed at. The further that we get away, that's the gap. All the gaps to the upside, they haven't been filled. All the gaps to the downside, they have been. So maybe I have to wait until traditional markets open. So if we bounce off of some golden pocket again, I feel like I just need to wake up early tomorrow so that if there is a gap down and we try to fill the gap and Bitcoin's going to get dragged with it, then I'm there to see it so I can take the long maybe. Okay. But yes, aside from that, I would be looking at this next. And then aside from that, I would be looking at this. And then I'd be looking at 32,645. I think all of these levels are valid. And you know what actually would be really sick, LPZ? Because we don't really give a shit if it goes up or down. We just want to catch the momentum or the direction, right? You know what would be really sick, bro? We get up here. It's all going to be about stopping people out and grabbing that liquidity, okay? So imagine if we like do some shit like this. So 29.8, okay, or 29.5 sweep long, one of those, right? But we sweep on that level, come back down all the way to like this area, and then we go for that. So something like that, cause we could juice up so many times, you know, just on that range alone. Like if I go heavy on Kraken, like I'm talking about like 3-4 mil. Right? Because a 500 Bitcoin position on a $3,000 move is 1.5 mil. If I get that 3 times, I'm taking in 4.5 mil. You know, and this 28.8 to 32.7, that's a 3,000 plus range. Yeah. But let's not get carried away. That's owning the Juicery franchise. We're damn near buying Jamba Juice and taking it private at that point. You know what I'm saying? So if you look on the 1 hour, if you go down there, you're making a lower low, correct? But if you do that, you have a higher low. So for structure purposes, if this is market maker, it won't get swept, and they're going to just maintain the structure of higher lows being made. The only reason why it can be bullish and it's going to make a lower low, like a structure change, is if it's a sweep and the market makers want it. So, I mean, so Fernandez, take everything that I say with a grain of salt, and let's see what happens. But you could easily say that a lot of people could be waiting for that 29.5 sweep and get left at the train station, brother. Yeah, I mean, we all have a couple hours until it gets to 29.8, probably, maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4 more hours. And so you gotta be thinking about it. And let's see what happens. You know what I mean, Fernandez? But yeah, I'm sitting here right now trying to really figure out, like, do I wait for 29.5 sweep, or is it actually the 29.8? Not only that, but that 29.8 sweep lines up really nicely with the 886, brother. And I've seen a lot of 886 pixel touches lately. And you saw my little spiel earlier about like Gartley's and like fib bounces. Like a fib bing bing, you know, puts it right as a 786, 886 box as a target. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's you know, if I can pull it off, great, but it's not gonna be pretty, it's not gonna be perfect. I'm gonna do the best that I can. You guys do the same, you know. It's gonna be a little bit of a shit show, believe me. If it was gonna be that easy, like we would all be gazillionaires right now. It's not gonna be that easy. So there could be a triple sweep. Do you remember what we were talking about earlier about how it could go to like 29.8 early, right, and then sweep that later too? I'm gonna have to drag this bitch, so this should be. And then I think that's it, right? Okay. All right, let's see where we are tomorrow morning. So, yeah. Yes. Yeah, nothing's really changed. So let's see where we are tomorrow morning. I'll try to wake up and start the stream as early as I can. I don't have that much work calls tomorrow morning, so. Yep. So, hey, European Lions, I leave you in charge of the jungle. Alrighty. All right, you guys. Well, volatility incoming. Okay, first off. The levels are still the levels, and so the 1 hour should be pretty interesting. 4 hours should be pretty interesting. When does the 4 hour close? In 1 more hour. Okay, so that's going to be pretty interesting. Alrighty. S&P, I guess you could watch it, if it goes above the Gex flip or not. But, you're starting to get like bear divs here. And, we were talking about, starting to see S&P go down. So if S&P really starts to go down, you're going to lose all this momentum. We shall see. So, hey, European Lions, what are you guys going to do? What are you guys going to do, European Lions? I know one thing that you're going to do. You're going to get nasty, right? You guys are going to get nasty? Think would actually be bullish, so yeah, because it goes golden pocket, then shit. Okay. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow bright and early. All right, y'all. Have a great night, everybody. Hey, rooting for you guys. Stay safe, all right? Sato, what do you have to say for yourself?
Listen up, you. Oh, it's the truth I speak. Kimba is my name, trading is my game. Bitcoin is my focus, charge all my guide. Profit is my goal, so I never step aside. It is just mathematics, a few trading tactics. Fibonacci is my mate, golden ratio on my mind. You got to respect the trend, or you'll be left behind.